he has been nothing but grateful and gracious through this whole process, and I think he's the perfect candidate to receive a project like this today.
For him, going through so much and sacrificing so much for us, he is the most deserving.
I was praying, hoping, and today, look who's here, West Shore. I enlisted in the military in 1988, and I went on a ship which was the USS Thorn. It was a destroyer. When I joined the Navy, I went in to work on firefighting planes and helicopters when they catch a fire. So while I was in the military, I wound up going to Iraq, and then we wound up going to Egypt, Haiti for Israel during the wartime, during Desert Storm, back and forth, and then we had to go back to Cuba. We could have died when the ships hit, but you're hearing the rockets go off, you can't sleep. That's when my heart pounded the most, because all I could do was hold a water hose, fight a fire. Wasn't nothing I could do at that moment, and it was scary that you can't control nothing, whether you're gonna live or not right then at that moment. We had a helicopter that's getting ready to crash, and so we was going a certain speed that was faster than we normally go to try to catch it before it hit into the water. And as the guy was turning the ship too fast, a ladder fell on my back, and it weighed a couple tons. But what saved me was a railing, and it fell on me and the railing, which broke my back then and pinned me there. Looking over and just seeing clear water that I could fall over it in a minute and die with this ladder well. And so just looking down, you can't do nothing, you couldn't move, just solid pain. I was out about 8 years, and I built a new home, bought me a new motorcycle, bought a new car, just enjoying life with my wife and kids and working every day. And one beautiful day I was riding my motorcycle and on my way home, and coming down the extra ramp was a car, and it hit me on the side, ran me down a ditch. One leg was cut off by a stop sign, the other one by a yield sign, and the arm was cut off instant by a stop sign too. But God packed my wounds with dirt. So when I landed in the dirt, it packed each wound, and it stopped me from bleeding out. They told my family if they didn't be there in 5 minutes, I would be dead. So my family finally made it, and they told me, these your last words to see him, because he's not gonna make it to Atlanta Medical. And in a helicopter, I was induced in a coma. Stayed there 31 days. I was told I had surgery 2 times a day, sometimes 3. So everything was packed back in, pushed back in 8 days, I was completely healed. So my doctor said we never had no patient to ever heal in 8 days. Well, God gave me a new life, a new agenda in life. This home is a blessing home. We always have Thanksgiving dinners here, Christmas dinners, Easter, you name it. Current challenges I have faced with my tub was climbing in there with no legs on and trying to get in and get out.
Trying to go like this, put one leg in, hold on to this arm in order to get into my tub. So there's no other way.
It's like I crawl in there and roll over in it. Hope I fall in the right spot.
Holding on to the door, hoping that you don't fall like that. So that's why I really mean that.
We was in Tampa, Florida, and we was on vacation, and we met some people that was sponsoring West Shore. And just about a week after we got back from Tampa, Florida, we got a call and had West Shore to come out, evaluate the home, and evaluate everything. And they wanted to do it, and we want it done.
So today we are down south in Griffin, Georgia, working on a shower project for Mr. Michael Ballard and his family. Mr. Ballard had a garden tub to begin with and kind of a small shower stall that was on the side. And with the nature of his accessibility challenges, the fact that he's a triple amputee, was really having a hard time being effective in either of those spaces. So what we decided to do today was what we call a double tear out. So we pulled the shower stall out. That's going to become a beautiful linen closet for them in the master bath. And then we took the garden tub out as well to focus on putting back a barrier-free shower that's really a low threshold. It's going to have a ramp included as well. We'll make it very easy to get in and out of that shower space.
Keeping that personality intact and staying warm and staying humble and staying kind, opening his home for us, has been a tremendous experience for me.
Mr. Ballard's energy is infectious. I mean, you talk to him for 15 seconds and the positivity that he brings, even in the midst of what is definitely a hard situation, it just rubs off on you. And from the very first time I talked to him, that's something that just lit me up and made me excited for us to have a chance at serving his family.
So I had a doctor tell me, you'll commit suicide within 3 years. Nobody can have this kind of peace and go through what you've been through. The doctor's 100% wrong. 24 years later, I'm still here. It's like God retired me, but gave me another job to do, to go enjoy myself and bless others. And let people know, no matter what you're going through, this is today. Tomorrow is a new day, and it can be a better and blessed day. So I enjoy the new day and opportunity to live again and just be a happy, thankful man.
What we do, it's about bringing happiness to every home. It's not just about a shower, it's not just about a bathtub. And at a project like this, through an initiative like West Shore for Warriors, it's really the embodiment of that phrase, bringing happiness to every home. You know, we're going from having what was a 15-inch step over on the garden tub to now being just over an inch on the threshold for the shower pan here. So it's really going to make it a lot easier for him to take care of himself every day and for him to just have the peace of mind he deserves.
Working with West Shore has been excellent. I'm so thankful that each person reached out. Everything worked out for us to get this plan done. I'm truly thankful that someone looked out and seen a person in need and a blessing was given. So I want to be able to be a blessing and pass it on to someone else. How good West Shore do the job, how prompt and on time they were, and how excellent skills and everything was neatly done. So I'm thankful. I just want you to know.